Remember those toys that you grew up with when you were a kid? Well, guess what? They are making a comeback today. For example, toys that we grew up with in our childhood, like the Spirograph, Lincoln Logs, and the Chatterbox toy phone, are all making a comeback on shelves in stores. You can find some of these toys being sold in stores like Toys R Us and Indigo. With the holiday season coming up just around the corner, you may want to buy one of these toys to introduce your kid to some of the toys that you played with when you were a kid. First, let's take a look at Spirograph.
Amazing. These are just a few of the designs that can be made with Spirograph by Kenner. Change wheels, change colors, make a million multicolored designs, each so beautiful your eyes won't believe what your hands have done. Spirograph by Kenner. So much fun you'll never want to stop. Spirograph, the world's most fascinating new toy.
It's Kenner! It's fun!
Spirograph was first sold in 1965. It was basically a geometric drawing tool that produced mathematical roulette curves. The toy was developed by British engineer Dennis Fisher. It is now owned by Hasbro. Basically, the Spirograph set includes a bunch of different sized plastic rings with gear teeth that allow the drawer to make some really cool and unique designs. Let's go to another classic now, Lincoln Logs. Lincoln Logs were invented in 1916 by John Lloyd Wright, second son of an architect named Frank Lloyd Wright. This toy was actually created in Japan when John was working with his father. An interesting fact to note is the mold of the toy is actually based on the architecture of the Imperial Hotel in Tokyo, which was designed by his father. When John returned to the United States, he created his company, the Red Square Toy Company, and marketed the Lincoln Logs in 1918. He was issued U.S. Patent 1,351,086 on August 31, 1920, for a toy cabin construction. Soon after that, he changed the name to J.L. Wright Manufacturing. The original Lincoln Log set came with instructions on how to build Uncle Tom's Cabin as well as Lincoln's Cabin. Later sets became larger and way more elaborate. Lincoln Logs and its creator, John Lloyd Wright, were entered into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 1999. Finally, let's take a look at Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
They're slugging it out in the middle of the ring. A right to the jaw.
My block is knocked off!
But you can press it back on again. Press this lever, he throws a right. The other, a left. Knock his block off, and you're the winner.
I want a rematch!
This Christmas, it's Rock'em Sock'em Robots by Marx.
This toy has been a favorite for over 40 years. Designed by Marvin Glass and Associates, it was first manufactured by Marx Toy Company in 1964. This toy features two dueling robots who are mechanically operated by their players. The game is won when one player's robot's head gets knocked off. This is just a small look at some retro toys you should get your kids for the holidays this year. There are a ton of others out there, so be sure to check out the retro section in your local toy store or at Indigo or Toys R Us. This has been Tarah Bleier for Spilled Milk Magazine Podcast. Thank you for listening.